Welcome to Hook, Line and Sinker's Road Trip Australia, the show about two men, a fishing rod and a clapped-out Commodore.
6 states, 15,000 clicks and some of the best fishing anywhere in the country.
This week, hold on to your hats as the road trip rolls into the fabulous festival state, South Australia.
Have a look at that. That's some sort of trevally, probably a turrum.
That's a good fish. Cobia. Are you awake yet, Nick? G'day everyone and welcome to Adelaide. Hook, Line and Sinker's Road Trip Australia. Nick has rolled into the city of churches.
That's exactly right, Andrew. We're very, very excited because not only is it the city of churches, church back there, it's the city of the Don.
Yes, that's right. Bang.
That's exactly right. And we're reliably informed that when the Don was up and about, when he wasn't making big tons, he was out here off the coast of Adelaide.
Fishing for whiting.
Fishing for whiting. He loved it, the Don did. So what we're doing is a bit of a Don reenactment. Fishing for whiting here in Adelaide.
Wasn't the Don from New South Wales?
Bowral, yeah.
Yeah.
The Don did all of his whiting fishing in New South Wales until his mid-20s. Then he heard about the unbelievable kidney slappers of South Oz.
Bugger this, he said, I'm off. And he caught the very next stagecoach to Adelaide.
To this day, the city rests proudly on its rock-solid foundations of the Don, churches and whiting.
Righto, if you're going to come fishing in Adelaide, this is the man you've got to come and see. Kevin Sweeney's the spot-on guru at Seaton. He's also running a charter boat, mate. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Now, Adelaide City, just over there, not very far at all. You've taken us to your secret spot here where you're confident we might be able to catch something. Tell us what.
Okay, we'll be targeting King George whiting.
Yep.
At the moment, the winter fish have just started. They're moving on to the inshore grounds.
Yep.
They're not bad fish either, hopefully. They're about 35 to 40 centimetre fish.
And this is kind of one of the iconic species, I guess, of South Australia, the King George whiting.
It's our prize table fish. Everyone in South Australia targets them. Yeah.
Okay, well, let's give it a go. Hardy's already got a boat in the water, and I don't like that because it means he's in the game. So let's go, mate.
I got him. Now, how do I know if it's a whiting?
Okay, the way he bit, he went tap, 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 thump.
So it's definitely a whiting. Is that what you're saying?
You set me up, mate. You set me up perfectly.
So, but it's a good sign that we're getting a few bites?
Absolutely. Obviously, we've got the one whiting first up, and the leverjacks are going to come around the boat.
Yep.
And then hopefully, the tide starts to turn, the whiting will come on.
All right, good. Call you on. It's pretty fast and furious.
It's not bad, I think it is actually.
What have you got this time?
I'm not going to call it after the last effort.
No, it was a good effort. I reckon it's a whiting. I'll call it.
You're going to call it?
Yeah, I'm an expert at
I think you're dead right, actually.
King George whiting. Now, let's have a look at the King George whiting. Yeah,
it's not a bad fish either.
Nice fish. Let's bring him in. Well, that's the way. That's more like it. Very, very good. Now, tell us a bit about...
Okay.
Oh, slippery little
They are
King
slippery.
George. Right out.
King George whiting are our favourite table species here in South Australia. They're a bottom feeder.
Yep.
They're feeding on the soft worms and shellfish.
Whatever's on
mollusks,
the bottom.
Absolutely. And it's the old story. We get one, we get two, we're probably going to get 30.
Okay.
And after that, we're going to need a bait limit.
When you get them going?
Absolutely. They just go.
They go. And how do you find them? I mean, I guess it's a pretty featureless sort of spot. We've got Adelaide there, and the whole bite, it's sort of flat, is that fair to say, and featureless?
Absolutely, which is good in one way because if there's any form of formation, we're only fishing on about a half a metre ledge at the moment.
Yep.
The fish just hold around it.
Okay, so any sort of structure. What did you do, Nick?
Oh, they're gone. Got a fish.
What did you lose?
My glasses.
And you just dropped your rod trying to get your glasses. Is that what happened? What
little
happened?
bit.
Just talk us through.
I dropped my sunglasses into the water to catch a leather jacket. Kevin, is that a good fish?
That's
Are
not
you happy with that?
No, I'm not happy with
Is
that.
that worth a $300 pair of spotters?
No, not quite, mate. That's our scrounge of our sea.
Andrew, can I borrow your glasses, please, mate?
Idiot.
Look at this. This is interesting.
What have you got? Little snapper.
Little snapper.
Oh, yes.
And you've got a nice whiting. Now, Kevin just made an interesting point.
What did he say?
Well, which was that he's burleying up, chucking bits of shell and bits and pieces
Yes,
over the
cockles.
side, and was saying that the pickers, these little snapper and the leather jackets and bits and pieces like that, will congregate under the boat, but the whiting, you want to be back a little bit behind, because they're
Yes.
sitting there waiting there.
Yeah, so that's
For
where
the
I
good
was,
stuff.
back behind.
Where?
Where were you? Straight down?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe in future listen to Kevin.
I don't believe what Kevin says.
No, it's not true.
No.
Obviously not true. Here, Kevin.
Righto, well, we've filled the bin whiting-wise, Hardy. It's getting a little bit bumpy out
We
here.
caught our quota of whiting. It was easy. It took an hour.
Yeah, and it's done. And so we've moved on to another possibility here off Adelaide.
An
that-
Adelaide tradition, Nick. Trolling with a paravane
Yep.
after a species of fish that is...
the snook, as they say here in South Oz.
Yes.
Paravane gets...
Hand reel.
Yeah, it's pretty simple stuff. This paravane gets your lure
Yes.
down a bit. When you get a fish on, paravane comes up. Very, very simple.
Then you pull it in.
You pull it in, but you got to hang on because they go like Billy-O, the snook. Lure, paravane. How far back do you like them, Kev?
40 metres exactly, mate.
40 metres. Alright.
You got one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, we're on.
yeah, we're on.
Double on.
Righto.
Okay, just
A big double.
Double hook up. Gee, that was good. Now, we're very close to Adelaide, aren't we?
We are.
Look at that over there. That's
Now,
Adelaide.
where's your paravane?
Just here.
You got one, Nick?
I think I've got one. Well, I don't know actually.
No, I think it's. You might have lost him.
You lost
No,
yours,
I got
Nick.
him. I got him. I got him. I don't think he's very big, Kev. That's my only problem with him. I don't think he's a huge snook.
Mine's big. Mine's massive.
Do you need a hand? Andrew?
Now, the good thing
Mate,
about your
yeah.
paravane is that when there's no weight on the back of it, it takes your line down, but when there's a weight on the back, it comes to the surface. Now,
We lost it.
here we go. Kevin said we're into the strike zone, and so it was, mate. This is your good friend, the snook.
He's only a baby one.
Baby, when they do get quite big, you know, sort of 3 feet is a pretty good
Oh, yeah.
snook, isn't it?
Off Adelaide at times, 2 to 3 kilo.
Yeah, right. And the reason for catching these is to eat or for sport?
Mainly for eating,
Yep.
and very good fish there for smoked.
Smoked snook, a delicacy that you should look for next time you come to Adelaide. We can get a better one than that,
I
can't
think
we?
we'll let this one go.
Righto. Back you go, old dog. Thank you very much. You're on.
Yeah. Now, fast.
All right. Fast as you can.
retrieve.
A cross-handed, fast retrieve. Go, 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 go.
Come on.
That's it.
Come on.
As quickly as possible now. Hurt your hands a little bit too if you're a bit soft. You've got
Well,
soft little
No.
hands.
Whoa.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh, you ripped my jumper. What's wrong? Did you really?
No.
Rip something. Fast as you can, fast as you can before we
I
get
saved
swamped.
your life. You're about to fall out of the boat. And I saved your life.
You just grabbed
It was
onto
a
me.
rogue wave.
Ooh. A little bit like perfect storm here today. I'm George Clooney. You're the chick.
Yeah, well,
Whoa! I love you.
look at that. All that for that.
Yes.
Wow.
Certainly well worth risking your life for.
Awesome.
Whiting and snook, for that matter, are a year-round proposition in the waters off Adelaide. Structure, burley and fresh baits are the keys. The rewards are delicious.
Kevin Sweeney's Real Screamer Fishing Charters all but guarantees a feed of fillets and a great day out on the water. Drop him a line at the Sweeney's Spot On Fishing Tackle for all the good oil on where they're biting.
And if you need a home base in Adelaide, we recommend the City Parklands Motel and Apartments. Quiet, comfortable and central. The Dons stayed here all the time. No, he did.
Stay with us after the break. We're off to the mighty Murray in search of those cunning callop
And disturbing new evidence in the hunt for the elusive Yowie Man.
Time to talk tackle now on Hook, Line and Sinkers Road Trip Australia, and I'm joined by Kevin Sweeney from Seaton. Spot on, mate. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for that.
Now, the soft plastic phenomenon rolls on. They're all the rage, and there's a new product. Just tell us a bit about Food Source lures.
Okay, it's brand new and it's a little bit different to the normal plastic vinyl lures we see. These are actually high in protein, impregnated with scents and flavour, believe it or not. But the main reason behind them, they're totally biodegradable, so they're very good for the environment, and also too, with a little bit of residue in the fish can digest it as well. But the main thing is flavours and scents, so fish are very attracted to them.
So they're good for the environment because they break down as opposed to your other plastics which just sit there
forever.
forever.
That's right.
Now, tell us about the range. There's quite a big range.
Okay, if you're chasing big fish, like big snapper, South Australian snapper, the big Goliath, also good for the Jewfish in the eastern states. For the estuary species, have a look at the earthworms. Good range of colours and garlic scented and flavoured.
Beautiful. They're good enough to eat, folks. Food Source lures. Check them out at your local Spot On.
Australia's big things, brought to you by Southern Cross Telco. The next big thing for all your home and business communication needs.
You know, Nick, we do a lot of diving for lobsters.
Yes, Andrew, and if ever you were to see that coming out to get you, it would be the end of days, because this, ladies and gentlemen, is the huge giant crayfish belonging to a town in South Australia called Kingston, SE, which is strange.
Odd. Odd. South Australia, odd.
This fabulous, 18 metres tall, blah, blah, blah. Very, very good machine, this. I like it.
All right. You do. You won't shut up about it.
All right.
You won't let me say a word.
Say something.
It's good.
Oh, brilliant. That was worth the wait, you idiot.
The big cray is big, 18 metres tall in fact, and accordingly scores very well in the scale stakes. We'll give him an 8.
As far as realism goes, notice how red he is. No, this isn't a wild cray, he's a cooked cray. And that just makes me even more hungry. 8 out of 10.
And value adding, well, inside the cray's shell is a crayfish shop where you can pig out on all the cray you want. 8 out of 10. Total a very healthy 24 points. Well done.
Did you know Southern Cross Telco and Mobile will pay you to spread the good word? A $30 credit for every residential or mobile referral.
We're on the road again and we've left the big city lights of Adelaide and her 1.2 million people behind us, and we are heading on a bearing of northeastish.
Northeast-ish, Andrew,
Yes.
thereabouts, just trucking up
Yes.
toward the magnificent Barossa Valley, which of course South Australia is very, very famous for.
Well, because of wine, Nick,
Yes,
wine.
yeah.
I'd like to taste some wine. Can we do that?
I think that's a very, very good idea.
Good. But the Barossa, we're going to drive through the Barossa and we're going to a place called Berry and the mighty Murray River.
Yep.
And we're going to live it up. We're going to live on the river in a houseboat.
It is Australia's Nile, if you like, yes, and the fishing opportunities there, Andrew, I'm not sure really what they are, but I'm sure they're many and very interesting.
Well, they're very, very interesting, Nick.
Yes. Yes.
There's another Commodore like ours, except that's the wagon.
That's quite a stylish car also, isn't it?
Well, they're a beautiful car on the road. I mean, just look at it.
Well, this is exciting, Andrew. We've made
I'm excited.
to Berry. This here is the Murray River, but more exciting than that is this Ranger.
It's our home. I heard that we were doing a houseboat trip on the Murray River and I thought, oh, it'll be...
I looked at this one and I thought maybe that's our
a
one.
little houseboat. But no, Ranger, look at it. It's massive.
It is.
It's got everything.
It is just wonderful. And I'm the captain.
No, you think you are. You think you are. I don't care if we catch any fish. To be
Tomorrow
honest.
morning, very, very early, we head out like early pioneers onto the Murray to catch fish. I'm looking forward to it.
Like Mark Twain. Look at me like that. Oh, here's our man, our guru. Johnny, come aboard. Welcome aboard the good ship Ranger, mate.
Oh, nice to see it, Andrew.
This is John Coxsaw, everybody. He's bashing into Ranger. He's
Bit fast.
from the local spot-on store in Berry, and mate, they tell me that in these parts on the River Murray, you are a fishing genius.
I'm not a genius. I just claim that we'll try and catch you some fish.
Well, you're going to have to catch us some fish. The pressure's on.
I know.
Even though you've organised us this beautiful big boat, your
Beautiful,
job is
isn't it?
only half done. Now, what's in store for us today?
Well, we're going to try and set some yabby pots for you and hopefully pick up a few yabbies overnight. So on the banks will do for that. And then we'll try and get onto some snags or even fishing off from the houseboat here. Try and pick up some callop and you'll be able to fish here during the night.
Some callop. It sounds sensational. Now, callop are they're yellow belly.
Yellow belly and the golden perch in the other states.
Same fish.
Same fish.
Same fish and a sought after species.
It's the main species around here. And there are silver perch and that, but they're sort of all protected now. And the catfish, that's a protected species. So yellow belly, or whatever you want to call them, callop as we call them, and Murray cod are the two main ones.
Righto, well let's give it a go because this is a fishing show and we're doing far too much talking and not enough fishing.
All right, now, one of the really good things about houseboat fishing is that it's so long, there's lots of room to tie things off to the side. Now,
Heaps of room, Nick, heaps of room down there, deep water where you can fish.
catch the fish, but what we're doing at the moment is gathering the bait, which is an interesting exercise in and of itself.
It's particularly easy exercise.
Yeah, this is obviously a little sort of shrimp net thing.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Look at that.
It's got a couple of bits of bait in there.
That's only been in the water for probably 5 minutes. Ah, that shrimp's got a nipper.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We don't want to throw them away, but
No.
if you have a look at those, we're going to fish these live. It has got a nipper too.
Yeah, I know.
But what self-respecting callop could resist one of those? Oh, well, let's have a little look
made
here.
it.
John, it hasn't
made
been easy. We've got it. We can't lie to the public,
Get
to
a
the
net.
good, God-fearing people of Australia, but where have you gone?
Just getting the net for you.
Oh, you've gone to get the net. We're going to net
Yeah,
it.
it's still up the front of the houseboat.
All right. Oh, here comes a pelican.
Yeah, watch
But
out.
look at that.
There's here
Tell
we
us
have
the
it.
story of that fish.
That's a little callop.
A little callop.
I don't think he's quite legal yet.
No, righto.
He's not
There he
quite
is.
35 centimetres.
But that's a nice little fish. Oh.
You got to beat the pelicans in
You've got
this
to beat the
situation,
pelicans.
Nick.
It's either the seals, the sharks, or on the Murray. It's the pelicans. You've got
Net
to
it.
crack
Just
a
net
hole.
it. Just net it.
Oh, look at that. John has abandoned us because he had to go home, incidentally. It's his wedding anniversary today.
Hold him up.
Look at that. That's a proper callop. You are now a genuine South Australian callop bloke.
I reckon he'd be sized, wouldn't he?
He's well sized.
He'd be 40.
He's in trouble.
We're gonna
You're
eat him.
in trouble.
We're going to eat him.
Barbecue. Yep.
Righto, live shrimp.
Get that
I
going.
cut
right.
myself a bit.
Did you? Gee, that's a shame.
Thanks.
You right?
Yeah.
Want to go and see Matron?
Good fish.
It is a
Houseboat
good fish.
fishing.
I don't
Hard,
think,
isn't it? Very, very hard to take.
Don't think I'll do any other sort of fishing from now on, probably.
Good fish.
Oh, another fish. It's just going gang. Oh. Oh no! Oh no! Pelican Pete ate my fish. No, Pelican Pete. No, Pelican Pete. No, Pelican Pete. No. No, you rancid bird. Don't swallow it. It's got a hook in it. Don't. Oh, good Lord. This is bad. Pelican Pete, please, no. No.
You idiot. You idiot.
Right, you have to get it out of Pelican Pete. Quick, come on.
Oh
This is really not PC. Pelican Pete! Pelican Pete, no! It's not PC. You can't catch pelicans.
Get the knife.
I'll get the knife. Good Lord. We're trying to do a serious fishing program here.
No, he's right.
He's right? He's got it? Well, thank you for nothing. You buzzard.
Might want to watch that in future.
Ooh. It was a nice fish. Nice fish. Buzzard! Hope you choke on it.
For the ultimate Murray adventure, call Houseboat Adventures, based in Berry. The guys have plenty of magnificent, luxurious houseboats.
All you do is hop on and away you go for as long as you like. Jump on the web and check them out at houseboatadventure.com.au.
Also, when in Berry, drop into Spot On Store, hook, line and sinker for all the best info on catching fish from the mighty Murray.
This is the new Des Renford. All right, Des, what's the dare today?
The dare is that you'll give me $100 and the cameraman will give me $100 to swim across the other side and back. I figure it's quite cold out here, but the water's about 24 degrees. And I can do it. It's not that far. It's only like 50 metres.
All right, Desi. Dare too tough. Do you want me to fire up the rescue boat?
Yes. Yeah, no, it's nice.
Just in the rescue boat at the moment. Andrew's out here somewhere, swimming across the River Murray.
Oh. How far to go?
Not too far. And now, returning triumphant is Bunyip Man, having swum the length of the Murray River, the breadth with only his ample money box, money slot and coat of thick brown hair to ward off the cold. Well done, Bunyip Man. That's a win for common sense. What an idiot.